I'm here with Patrick Wolf and we're going to talk about his new album, Sundark Riverlight, and it's a retrospective album of the last 10 years in the music industry.
The record is a double album and it's re-recordings of, I guess, the 16 songs that I feel if, say, Joni Mitchell came up to me and said, "What do you do?" I would probably hand her this album as a writer.
Oh, I love this house, I love this house. Gives me the greatest peace I've ever known.
It falls into two categories, the Sundark and Riverlight. And Sundark is kind of the songs that I realised were about periods of loneliness and darkness, but kind of finding hope within that solitude. And then the other disc is maybe more a collection of songs about relationship, maybe not always love songs, but definitely there are other people involved and relationships with cities. And I guess in this, it's dark and light, but within each part there's a bit of light and dark. I wanted to make something really pure and almost medieval sounding, so I listened to a lot of kind of mid-60s folk music and then a lot of Elizabethan classical music, and just really wanted to make something that felt like it had been blasted out from like the year 800 or something.
You went through a little bit of a hard time when you were in school. Did you use writing music as a way of kind of getting through any of that?
I was writing, but what got me through was listening to people like Debbie Harry and Bjork and PJ Harvey, and just seeing these people that I knew would, if they were at school with me, they'd be bullied too, you know. But I think the strength and their confidence in being an individual really got me through a lot of bad moments at school, for sure.
You play loads of different instruments and you also play the harp. So tell me about your Irish roots.
I play the Celtic harp,
yeah.
And I think that my first exposure to folk music was at the Clonakilty Buskers Festival, where my Irish side, the O'Donovans, come from. So I was exposed to lots of accordion and fiddle playing, and I was studying violin, doing all the grades and stuff, but I found it so boring. And then my granddad started sending me over reels and fiddle music from Ireland, and so I kind of really discovered and started to enjoy music when I played things that I felt were more to do with my heritage and roots. So I kind of put a big middle finger up to classical music and decided folk music was my thing earlier on. But then I was also going out to a lot of techno clubs and really into Aphex Twin as well. So in the early days I was trying to find some middle ground between the two.